This bombshell beauty right here can ride like the wind. She got one more to go.
Your new leader with a 17.33.
Hey everybody, welcome to Bro Racer Life. My name is Maddi-Stoltman. So we're coming up on Christmas of 2020. Christmas is my absolute favorite time of the year. I'm really sad because I don't get to be home with my family again. Last year I was in the US and due to visa restrictions I couldn't leave. And then this year, obviously, COVID has put a damper on everything, so I'm unable to cross the border to fly into Canada to see my family, so it'll be a FaceTime Christmas around here. But other than that, I'm looking forward to a little Christmas in the desert. Cody and I'll kind of, start making our own traditions, so it's still going to be great. I will show you guys a little bit about things going on here this past week. I did go to a barrel race over the weekend. It was a lot of fun with some learning experiences as well. So I'll show you guys a little bit about how all that went. Loaded up the horses and headed about an hour away to go ride with my friend Rachel. Took a few of the horses and got to have some friend time. No, but I probably should. Something in the air today. We're wild! Wild! Someone had asked me earlier on, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get to this, to talk a little bit about what I did for Claude's ulcers and how I'm maintaining them now. So we did a GastroGuard treatment, we did a scope of his stomach, and I found out that my generic omeprazole was not working. He still had ulcers. So upon finding that there was ulcers in his stomach, we started a GastroGuard treatment, which was a tube a day of GastroGuard for a month. Then we did a scope again, and he still had ulcers, however, significantly less than before. So we did another month of that. Usually you will kind of go down to half a tube after a month, but being that his were quite severe, we did 2 months of a full tube a day. It is expensive stuff, but it is worth it and it will work. So he looks like an entirely different horse, feels better, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit about what I do to maintain now. I'm in my little feed shed here now. So post ulcer treatment, I'm doing a couple things for Claude. So I will still give him GastroGuard when we compete or travel. You can do a quarter of a tube. I do half a tube because he's so big. Maybe that's a waste, I don't know, but that's what I've been doing. So when I compete on him, I'll give him half a tube in the morning. And then I have a couple things as sort of maintenance that I've been using. So of course I love my SharpEdge products. I'm giving him Happy Belly, so he gets this every day for his tummy. And then I'm also giving him a Stride supplement. It's made by Bluebonnet. It's called the Lifeline Plus, so it's actually plasma. So it's really supposed to help with a whole lot of different things, but gut health is one of them. So he's getting this. I give him 2 scoops a day of that, and then he's also getting the Happy Belly. And an extra precaution before I run, I will give him some sucralfate. So these are, your vet can prescribe these to you, or for you, I guess. So there's these little pills, and I put 10 of them in a big syringe, a 60 milliliter syringe, and then mix it with some water. They disintegrate really quick, and mix them with the water. So an hour before I run, I'll give him this kind of mixture, and that will help to coat the stomach as well. We are loaded up. We are headed up the road to a place called Horns and Hooves. It's probably 15 minutes drive away, so it's nice and close. I'm gonna run Claude today. I also have River and Hot Sauce in the trailer just to ride around. I've entered River tomorrow, but she's kind of been a little difficult. the last couple days. So I'm gonna just wait and see if I'm gonna run her tomorrow. But either way, Claude's gonna be running today. And then the Sparrow race, they have an announcer and really good music, and it's loud. So I thought it'll be a really good spot to just go ride Hot Sauce around, so he can take in all the sights. You know the treats are in here, don't you? Yeah.
Thanks to our friends Mike Ingram Quarter Horses, Mike Fence, the Western Lifestyle Insurance Agency.
I'll go.
Fantastic sponsor partners. 100% of that added money goes back to you racers, obviously. The entire prize line, it's all about you. 16,592. MaddiKempf-Stoltman does it at 55 on the bottom side. That's a real good run. When we come back.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Pulling out the driveway. We are headed back to Horns and Hooves today. Dally loves hanging her head out the window. I had a really good run with Claude yesterday. We were 16.5. I don't remember what I ran there before on him, but he did awesome. So a 16.3 was leading it when I left. I was sitting second after the first 100 or so, which I was pretty excited about, but they had like 260 entries, so I went home after I was done running, and it ended up getting really fast. So a 16.2 ended up winning it. We were 16.5. They paid to a 16.4, so we ended up like 16th out of 260 girls or something. So I was really happy with that. Claude did awesome. He was hustling the whole time, and we had a good run. I was pretty stoked about it. So now we're gonna go back today and hope we landed the money. I'm also gonna run River today. I'm headed there a little bit early. I did get some time onlys today. I don't really want to run her without doing time onlys. She's still kind of green, so we're gonna go do some time onlys and then have hopefully a nice cruise through run today, and it should be fun. Got my cam box on and my favorite shirts, the air conditioned shirt. I'm wearing pink today. 32 on Claude, 109 on River, so I got a little bit of time between the two, but they just started, so I'm gonna hop on Claude pretty soon here.
And they are set up for success. Yo. Maddi, run it out. 16.06. Nice job. And they are
not quite as good of a run today. Not bad though. We kind of hung in a couple spots, and then we lost a shoe. So Claude has these big wedge shoes on. He doesn't have the best front feet in the world, so we have to wedge him up a little bit. You hear that in the background? Anyway, and they're kind of more prone to get pulled off because there's a lot attached to the foot. So unfortunately we did pull a shoe. I'm not entirely sure where. I think maybe going around the first barrel. But anyway, I got the shoe. She was gonna put it back on, but yeah, it was just not quite as good as yesterday, but that's all right. So a part of keeping it real with you guys is showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I decided to include this run in here because even though it's embarrassing, it will show you exactly what happened and that it happens to everybody. It also is a really good testament to the fact that I'm laughing as I'm watching this. I know that River has tons of potential, and this is where we're starting from. So there really is nowhere to go but up from here. So here's to getting better.
Thank you, Maddi. As we can see, you are talented. Just some tough luck here today. 28403.
Okay, so River probably wasn't really ready to enter that barrel race. I did it anyways, and I probably shouldn't have, but hindsight's always 20/20. So that being said, we came home. I was obviously very frustrated when I left the barrel race, but you know, I'm not someone to get mean to my horses. I will be stern, but going and getting mad at her after that was not going to do any good. So I actually left her saddled, brought her home with her saddle on. I went right to the arena and started to school her a little on the barrels. So I schooled her very correct. I did put a tie down on her versus the head setter as well, and I kept it quite short in a, hey, if you're gonna run off on me and fight me, I'm gonna allow you to fight yourself and not me. So I put that on, and we were able to cruise through a beautiful pattern at home after a little bit of schooling. So I was really happy with that, and I'm going to continue to work with her before I enter her for a little bit. However, the next time I do enter her, I'll probably try to kind of keep her back a little bit slower. I kind of let her roll in there at the speed she wanted to, and it didn't really work out for us. So I'm going to continue working on getting her to use her body properly versus just tying her head down and hoping for the best. I do think there's a place for tie downs and head setters and things like that. This is a whole nother topic, and she's a horse that might need to wear one. However, I feel like we need to go back and work on some of the basics as well. So I'm going to continue to do that at home, and keep her in a tie down when I'm running her for the time being. When I got home, I found out that Claude won the 2D average, so thanks for the prizes, Mr. Claude. As always, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. If you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to my channel, share with a friend, let someone know that they might enjoy watching. I am aiming to get to 10,000 subscribers. I did want to do that by the end of the year, which now we're closing in on that pretty quickly. But a girl can dream. You never know. Miracles have happened before. So please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And Merry Christmas to you guys.